Keep that butt rubber side down.
You alright there, ladies and gents, how's it going? It's the NEC bike show time, Motorcycle Live, and I'm going. Well, actually, I'm already there by the time you've watched this video, or I've already been. Yes, I'm recording this little intro just before the show, as I'm not going to be going up on the bike, I'm going by car. There's method behind that madness, we'll get to that in a second. So yes, I'm going up to the NEC bike show. I had really hoped that the Kawasaki ZX25 was going to be there, but we're not getting that because apparently the UK market isn't what it was built for, bastards, because I was really hoping to see that. But I am hoping to go up and see the Aprilia RS 660. That looks like a cracking little bike. I'm really quite excited about that one. There's not much else there really. Triumph let me down, bastards, without any sign of their 1160cc speed triple. I was really hoping that was going to be a thing this year, but maybe next year, But anyway, yes, I'm really looking forward to going. I'm looking forward to catching up with my mate. We're going to get shit-faced and eat some good food and have a good old giggle and poke and prod motorcycles. What more can you want, eh? But yes, so in a minute I'll be up at the show. But right now I'm here. What am I looking for up at the show? For myself, I'm looking at a new crash helmet, some new Rukka winter gear, as this stuff isn't waterproof anymore. Whatever I do to it doesn't seem to fix that. So it's time to get shot and get some new stuff. Looking to get some new gloves and bits and bobs like that. So I'm hoping the sports bike shop will be able to sort me out once I get up there, because they're a good bunch of people to deal with. But anyway, yes, so join me in a second up at the show. Right, well, we're on our way to the show. Yes, I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. I heard rumours that the bike I actually really want to go and see up there isn't there either. So yes, so we've got no Kawasaki ZX25R because that's not coming to the UK, wankers, and Triumph haven't brought out the 1160 speed triple that I was hoping for this year, damn it. And I heard through the grapevine from other people that have been to the show that Aprilia haven't even got the bloody RS 660 there. I don't get this. I mean, I absolutely love the NEC bike show, and I'm going to have a blinding time, I know. What is the point in an international bike show if they don't bring their blooming bikes for us to have a look at? Do these manufacturers not want us to buy them? It's stupid. But anyway, I've got a long drive ahead of me, about 3 and a bit hours I think it is altogether. So yeah, see you in a little bit. Okay, well, assuming I'm in the right place, I'm in the right place. I think we're at the Premier Inn Hotel. I don't know. But let's go find Matt, find my room, and then go find some beer and some food. Awesome. So we survived the night, a few beers and some good food, yeah. We were alive, got a bit of a headache, it's freezing, and we're heading down to the show. It's a long old walk because we're stupid and parked a million years away from the whole place, but yeah, it will warm us up. Anyway, see you in the show.
Yeah, nice little bike actually. I went to Carol.
I heard you were a motor vlogger.
Oh, hello!
Hello there.
How are you?
How are you doing?
Very well, thank
Cool.
you. Yeah, very well.
Well, Phil,
Good to see you again.
you looking at buying one of these then?
No, maybe.
Is this for speed, is it?
Yeah,
no,
that's street.
That's the street.
Yeah, decided.
Cool, how you doing? It's nice to meet you. Haven't met you before. Hippo-Drones.
Anyway, let's turn this thing off.
I can see myself on one of these.
It's got a lovely minimalist feel to the front there.
I mean, it's what I liked about my Ducati Street Fighter S when I had that.
Yeah.
It was just a fantastic compact motorcycle. I could actually see myself on one of these. This is almost exciting.
Very wide.
It looks like it'd be quite comfy. It's a lot bigger, isn't it? I guess just having that like beefed up suspension makes quite a difference. Is it wide bar? I mean, it's very modern or futuristic or whatever.
I think it's a good effort. To be honest, these sticky out bits are unnecessary. I think
It's just to make it look like BMW, isn't it? Oh, this is the Z1000.
Yeah, Z1000 signature.
It looks like they've, because your Z1000, I didn't like the steering on your Z1000. It looks like they've changed it and got it a little bit more direct sort of feel to it, with it's more attached to the yokes. Whereas yours were quite swept back, weren't they? And they've got it spinning at a decent rate. None of these fucking BMW really slow motion spinning. We've done a lap of the bike already.
They're calling it a naked, it's not really.
It's not a naked, no. I hate that fairing.
That's more fairing on a naked than I think on.
I mean, I'd class that as a sports fairing. I mean, yeah.
It's bikini.
Yeah. It's an incredible bike, isn't it?
Yeah. But I've seen one being blown off by a zero.
That's mental.
This is what puts me off sports, but they're just too tall for my dinky little legs. I do miss mine. I do miss it.
That I hate.
No, I don't like that.
Really don't like that headlight at all. Looks like a blooming airliner.
Yeah. Like a mistake.
Suits you. It's a good looking bike. See, to me these are what the Ducati monsters should look like.
And stop there. Round of applause for Adam, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good effort. Nigel's keeping count. Next up we've got Peter. Now Peter's got, I think Peter's got a trials top on. Trials on it. This will be interesting. Sometimes we have the old lad that gets in here that knows a little bit about trials riding, so it's interesting to see how we get on, because believe me, hours of practice. I've practiced for hours and hours, and I am shabby at balancing a trials bike. It's a good skill to have, because when you come to the start of the section, as Dan did, then it's good to just get yourself set and just ride straight in. Okay, Peter, best to get crack on and have a go. You've got an idea of what to do now, and your 30 seconds starts now. So come on, give you a best shot. That's a good start, actually. That is a good start there. So keep it going. As I said, if you haven't done this before, it is difficult indeed. And yeah, it's a good look there with bikes at quite an angle and still managing to keep his feet up. That's okay. Stop there. Yeah, round of applause for Peter. It's a good effort. Next up we've got, is it Matthew? Yeah. Okay, Matthew.
Would have probably been easier without the beer. So this is something that was on my radar when I was looking at the Beta. I think it's a cracking little bike, this, but it's got such a low range. You only do about 40-50 miles on the tops. And it's not very fast, you only do about 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, I think what I'm saying is very low top speed.
Let me give you a bit of information about it first. First things first, you get around about 140 miles to a charge on road use. So if you're running around town, stuff like that, you get about 140 miles out of the charge. If you're doing a little bit crazier stuff, it's sports mode, really breaking it down, running around traction, we're all on all things. If you're going to bring that down to it's still reasonable mileage out of the charge. The reason we get that is because it's
me and you don't want any money off me, isn't it?
It's in America.
Yeah, this is his one. Very pretty. Oh, here's the V4 Street Fighter.
Oh, yes. The bits to break off.
See, from here, it doesn't look too awful. I think I prefer the 820 for riding efficient. This is very much like the
That's looking like it doesn't fit you again.
and the bars are a long way forward on these. It's really wide, but you kind of feel like you're in a racing crowd, but you're not. Yeah, I think we should possibly have the same problem with the possibly my shape. It's better looking in the flesh than in the photos, but nope.
They stuck on him a bit, aren't they? More than one arch.
The mate, I didn't realise it was a 2.5 litre.
Comfy.
I was literally falling over and crushing myself. So with the black version of this, they've gone for fluoro graphics, which is just rubbish. You can see it over there actually. I think in the white it looks alright.
You following me?
Oh, hello there, sir. How are you? Right.
Left the Triumph stand, yeah?
Yeah, you've just been sitting there in the corner, haven't
Yeah,
you?
basically, yeah. That's what I do.
So, the NEC bike show, it's happened and it was blooming awesome. Terrible place to be walking. Yes, the show, it was fantastic. It was really good. I met up with my mate Matt and we had drinks and we had food and we wandered around the show and just generally had a right giggle how we're supposed to do it and all that. We also met up with the awesome Captain Rambunctious and Phil 480 as well while we were up there, and another mate as well towards the end of our time at the show as well. We bumped into someone else randomly, which was really cool to see you. Hi Sarah! Anyways, yeah, so my thoughts on the show. Well, I said on the car on the way up that I didn't think Aprilia were going to be bringing the RS 660 there, which was a huge disappointment for me. It really was, and it was a true fact as well. They didn't bring it there, they took it to America. I'm not sure what the priorities are, but I can imagine it's a financial thing somewhere. It makes more sense for them to take it there or whatever. But yes, that was the bike I really wanted to see when I was up at the show, and for them not to bother putting it there for me, well, yeah, it was a little miffed. Oh, it's proper soggy. And what else was not there? Well, I said as well, the Kawasaki, the ZX25R was something that's not going to see the light of the day in the UK, so I knew that wasn't going to be there. All the bikes that I did go and have a look at were really impressive. The Harley Davidson Livewire, that looks something, but what I really liked was the mock-up of the Bronx that they've got there, the prototype Bronx that they had on display, and I think that is a bike that could find its way onto my radar. Potentially. I'm not saying it is. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it's not, I'm not saying it is. But yeah, of all the bikes Harley do currently, that Bronx, not that they do it yet, is something that floats my boat. It's a bit like the old Buells, isn't it? But the live wire, that looks very, very similar too. So yeah, that's quite cool. That's quite cool indeed. And it looked like it was pretty powerful on the rolling road they had there. Awesome fun. Matt had a little go on that. So what else was there? You had the Triumph Rocket. That was a bit of a highlight for me. It's an incredibly good looking motorcycle. It really, really is. Holy crap. Oh, I need a boat, not a bike. Boat, not a bike. Poor GoPro camera stuck on the back. Oh my word. Yeah, so we had a little sit in a poke and a prod on the Triumph Rocket 3, which is just so pretty, like I say. And yeah, I mean, if I was in the market for a £20,000 motorcycle, I could see myself considering that. It's very, very lovely. Wasn't really interested in much of the other offerings, to be honest. It was nice to see the Himalayan over at the Royal Enfield stand. I've been massively binge watching Itchy Boots' channel, so it's really nice to see one of them. Last time I saw one up at the show, I kind of mocked it a bit, but actually she's showing that it's quite a capable motorcycle. As usual, there wasn't much of a dirt representation there, with just KTM and Husqvarna really being the only ones there. Yamaha had a few. I'm sure some of the others did as well, but it's the more obscure brands that I want to see, like Beta and Sherco and all that sort of stuff, and they just don't even come to the UK for the shows. They don't even do the dirt bike show, so it's a real shame not to be able to poke and prod a real live motorcycle that could be a contender for a replacement for my Beta. What else was there that I liked? Well, I was really impressed with the KTM stand this year actually. You got the new Super Duke. They also had the 790R, which isn't a 790 at all, it's an 890, and that looked really quite tasty, especially with some of the accessories that you can get from KTM for it. They were a bit tricky, they were very tricky. They were making it look as much like the prototype as they could, as they were with the 792. They'd taken off the humongous scaffolding at the back to make it all short and stubby like it is in the prototype. But yeah, tricksters, because that's not how you're going to get it. You're going to get it with all that scaffolding on it. Although I have heard that you can get a tail tidy which neatens it right back up, and that's got lights and stuff already on it. But yeah, it's not going to be very good in the rain. And then what's the point in having all them fancy rider modes if you can't ride it in the rain, because you're just going to get drenched. Who knows indeed. Golly, scary stuff. This is going to be horrible along this bit of the road, because this is proper back streets that just don't get the traffic to clear the leaves. Saying that, there's a car up ahead. One of the things I did do up at the show was spend a lot of money. I've got myself some new Rukka, which I'm wearing at the moment, and although it's the new laminated stuff, which is incredibly waterproof, I feel I've got a little bit of a wet patch in between where the jacket and trousers go, and I'm not sure how that's happened, because it's not really something that I'd imagine would happen. Don't want to be behind them. They're ditherers, and they don't look very pretty. It never looks nice having a car in front of you for the journey, does it? So yeah, I got some new Rukka textiles, which I'm really pleased with. The sizing's a little bit weird, but I'm a growing lad. I'm expanding around the waist drastically, so I've gone up a size just to make sure that I've got longevity with them, because they do last a good few years. I also got myself some gloves, which I'm wearing at the moment. I wore them yesterday on my way back from green laning, and they kept my hands bone dry all the way home, which was great. And they seem to be quite warm as well. It's weird, they're a different type of glove to my old winter gloves, which were held ones. I can't pronounce the name of these. I'll do like a thing about them at some point, maybe on Instagram, or a video about all the kit I got, I don't know. And what else did I get? I got myself some, well, I tried getting some summer gloves, but I couldn't get the ones I wanted to fit, so yeah, I didn't get them. I did get a new crash helmet. I'm not wearing that at the moment. I got a Shoei NXR, which is supposed to be one of the quietest lids you can get at the moment, so I'm quite pleased about that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that up and running. I haven't ridden with it yet because I don't have a motovlogging setup on it. I've put a Cena on it, but I haven't put a camera on it yet because I'm waiting for a part from Shapeways, which should arrive today. Oh yes! And I'm also waiting for the microphone adapter for the GoPro Hero 8 Black. So all good stuff, all good stuff. Loads of new kit to get my head around and check that it's suitable for the task and have a little whinge when bits don't go how I want it to. Are we clear? We're clear. It's awesome stuff. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, and although the Aprilia wasn't there, which was the bike I really wanted to see, the day was just fantastic, and it was awesome to spend it up there with Matt and meet up with the captain and BONKERS, who I've not met before, and Phil 480, and have a little natter with them on the Triumph stand. Anyways, if you haven't done so already, please do click that subscribe button. It'd be great to have you come back for some more. And if you enjoyed this video, why not give it a little thumbs up? And if you didn't, you can always give it a little thumbs down. It's all cool in the school. But whatever you do, please do drop in a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Anyways, you ride safe, take care, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.
Keep that rubber side down. You know, you gotta keep that bike rubber side down.